I've had Lana Del Rey come.
Oh, shit. What did she buy?
I feel kind of bad because I didn't recognize her at first either, and like she was like she was inside with a couple friends.
That's a super queen.
And then she put on like a little Penny Lane coat, but it was literally for kids. It was like a kid size because I have a kid section too. And she was struggling to like zip it. And then her friends were like, "Oh, but it looks cute." And she's like, "But I don't know if it fits." And I'm like, "Well, if it doesn't zip, it doesn't fit, you know?"
Oh. You've been waiting for the drum beat, the drum beat, the drum beat, the drum beat.
Mama, beautiful people of DUEDATEHOMME, DUEDATE Studios, all that good stuff. Where you guys are watching this, YouTube, Instagram, Snapchat, Daniel's OnlyFans account, all that good stuff, you guys. It's your boy Don from DUEDATE Studios, and I'm with a special guest today. But I have another guest that you guys always see all the time. He's someone special to me, you know what I'm saying? He's someone that wears a jacket, you know what I'm saying? It's my boy DJ Danny.
Papa, do I look here? Do I look there? I don't know where I'm looking at, but we got a special episode with a special guest. It's Podcast the 13th, and we got a very lucky guest. We got the Miss Frizzle of Melrose, because she teaching y'all how to curate, and she got the real magic bus.
Boom.
Founder, owner, master curator of IAMMUSE. Amazing Grace. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
That was a good intro,
I love
bro.
the intro, actually.
you.
That was great. Got me turning red when blushing.
Fire. Llama. Wait, that's not correct, is it? I'm here with my fabulous co-star, Grace, Amazing Grace. And we just want to tell you, please subscribe, please like, because the sponsor of this video is none other than DUEDATE motherfucking Studios. You can find that at the Instagram, which is
At DUEDATE Studios.
7361 Melrose Avenue. DUEDATE Network on YouTube. DUEDATE OWN for the reals. You know where it is. The best. With the other best. DUEDATE Studios X IAMMUSE.
Peace. That was great.
Oh,
Got me turning red when blushing.
Fire.
I like that. So how's your day, Grace?
It's been good, productive.
What'd you find today? Because I know you found something today.
Honestly, I was at the bins for like an hour.
Oh, it
was just too many people. I got there too late. The move is to get there like early in the morning as soon as possible, and I slept. I was working on like the flyers and stuff for the pop-up I'm having.
Oh, you're having a pop-up?
You guys are invited.
Oh,
yeah.
shit.
Single with mingles.
You guys are invited too.
Mingle with singles. I said it backwards.
How long
Everyone's
is it
invited.
usually like the session for when you're at the bins?
It depends like how I'm feeling, because if I get there early, I'll be there for at least like 2-3 hours.
Yeah.
Consistently. I'll take a break and I'll come back if I feel like it's been a good day. Sometimes I'm there all day if I'm short, on merch. But normally I'm like in and out a lot because I live in the area, so it's easy for me to go back and forth.
And then like, what's the average of like? Because I know there's a lot of people curious, a lot of people watching that are curious. Would you say it's worth it to go to the bins? Because I've heard a lot of like different opposing views on that.
I mean, like you get more for your buck. You know what I mean? So it's like
Yeah.
I feel like if you really want to save some money and like a good amount of inventory, like the bins is where it's at. But if you have like a budget, obviously like a mix of both, I would recommend.
How did because we're just gonna go into it with this part. How did you start IAMMUSE?
IAMMUSE. Okay, so basically the name came before I even thought of having a shop. It just kind of stuck to me. Like I was working for like a wholesale company in downtown, and they had like lookbooks, and one of the lookbooks was called IAMMUSE, and I was like, wow, like that really like resonates with me, and I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but I'm gonna like save it, like in the back of my head. And when I got pregnant, I was going to school for set and exhibit design, and I ended up getting pregnant and obviously like couldn't finish college, so I ended up taking a break, and I was just at home, raising my second child, and I was like broke, and like one of my friends was like, why don't you start a Depop? And I'm like, Depop? Like this is like before like it got big, you know? And I was like, okay, I'll try it. And I ended up selling like stuff out of my own like closet, and ended up like selling everything. And I was like, dude, like I know where to go where I can like buy more stuff,
So did you name the Depop account like straight from the jump, IAMMUSE?
Yeah. I made my account IAMMUSESHOP on Depop. Yeah.
Do you remember like the first thing you sold?
What did I sell? I don't remember. I think it was like a shirt that I had that didn't even fit me anymore.
Yeah.
It was like an old like 90s like tank that I had, I want to say.
Yeah.
Because I remember listing that's like the first thing I remember.
And then from there, did you just like start doing it consistently right away?
Well, at least online, at least on Depop.
Yeah.
I started sourcing. Like before, it was just like whatever I had. And also it just kind of like gave me like a boost in confidence too, because I had like gained weight after like the baby. And it like gave me a reason to like dress up and like fix myself, you know, because I was home a lot. So it like boosted my confidence and it definitely made me feel good. So I started like going out more and like sourcing more and posting more. And then like within the same year, I decided to try Melrose. One of my friends, the same friend that actually told me about Depop, like did a pop-up at Melrose, and I was like, you know what? Like I want to try it out. And like that one day like changed like my whole perspective and like what I wanted to do. I was like, I can see myself doing this every weekend. This was like 2017. And this is when like I still was like trying to figure everything out, you know, but I knew that I wanted to be at Melrose every weekend.
Yeah, I remember we used to wait like at the remember the raffle?
Yes.
The most intense raffle of all time.
I know, seriously. I used to remember like praying, like, call my name, you know, because like there was always so many people waiting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
No, I remember that intensity. It was,
Yeah,
it
thank
was not a
God we
fun
don't have to do that
time.
no more.
Yeah, literally.
We're
We
permanent
put in that
now.
work, you know?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
It took a while for me to become permanent because it also took me a while to be able to like really put in all the time that I do now, because it's a full-time thing, you know? Like before I wasn't ready either. Like it kind of just all happened like organically, you know?
The jump from Depop to then selling at the flea market at Melrose, was there like a big difference from that, from selling online to like selling like at the
Yes,
market?
it was like I don't have to deal with shipping, you know. It
Yeah.
was like you see it, you buy it, that's it. Like I don't have to worry about anybody trying to return anything
Yeah.
or, you know, because I always had issues with that. Like people like saying they never got it in the mail.
That
just,
literally
like,
happened to me
Yeah.
2 days ago.
like people do fraud, you know.
It was a
like, especially
$150 poster. I got screwed with
online. Hell
that.
no, like that sucks. Yeah, so definitely selling on or in the markets is easier, and you don't have to worry about much. It's easier, but then it's not, because there's a lot of prepping and labor that goes into what we do at the
And if
markets.
it rains.
Dude, when it rains, it's like a nightmare because everything gets wet, especially when it's windy.
Yeah.
It's like getting wet
Trees
from all
start falling and
angles.
start falling on people.
Oh, yeah.
Oh shit, big fat.
Did you see?
Yeah, I know, that sucks.
Yeah, that shit. Was
Yeah, my dad, he was like, he said he was like eating an apple or something. He was watching the whole thing.
He was. It could have been him
Yeah,
under the
literally.
tree.
Yeah, it went like down the opposite side because where the wind was going, but it was already like going that way, and I was like, oh shit, you know.
I was
the apple
your
might
dad's funny.
The album might have helped though.
Yeah,
you know what
for
I'm
sure.
saying? When did you get your famous Muse mobile?
I want to say we found it like in 2018. Because I remember in 2017 when I first did my pop-up, I didn't have it yet. Like we were like taking 2 cars at a time, and my dad had the idea of like using the RV that he had as a U-Haul, and I was like, oh my God, like this is kind of like what we've always wanted to do, you know, like have like a shop on wheels. Like this is like the first step. Like maybe I can convert this one and, you know, make like a walk-in shop in here. But my dad like always had like an attachment to it, so he never like let me like get rid of anything, like because
Yeah.
there's like obviously like a kitchen and like a bathroom, and he would never just let me like tear it down.
Wait, it's the one.
Not the one I have.
Oh,
So this is
okay.
prior to the truck I have. Like, so the truck I got, my dad, he was just like, you know what? Like I wanted to see if you were serious about this, and like my parents helped me out a lot. They're like my investors. You know, like they helped me with the space.
Yeah.
And yeah, they were like, you know what? Like we see that you're serious, and we see that you're doing, you know, something with this. So let's get you your own truck. So we found one on Facebook Marketplace and fixed it up and started taking it to Melrose.
Daniel always finds stuff on Facebook Marketplace.
I do.
Like this coat, huh?
that's secret. But I thought you were about to say that the other pink, you painted your dad's car pink.
He didn't let me.
Oh,
He
shit.
was just like, it's like he still has it. Like it's still like at his house. Like, and he'll take it like to the beach, like with my mom. Like they'll have like little
Yeah.
getaways, you know.
When you first implemented the like the RV, did you see like a big difference like in sales? Because I know mostly everyone kind of has a similar setup to their booth, and you're kind of really the only one that's like, there's a few people, you know, there's Due Date, you know what I'm saying, there's Cranes,
Yeah.
and then there's IAMMUSE.
It's an installation for sure.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's definitely like a staple now at
Yeah.
Melrose. Like a lot of people come just to take photos, not even to shop sometimes.
Yeah.
You know? So it's, yeah, it definitely draws in a crowd. So yeah, definitely a big difference in,
How long did
in
it
like
take
traffic.
you to paint it?
It didn't take me that long. The harder part was to get rid of like the rust, and like we had to like fill it and like sand it, and I had stickers. I had all this like random shit that was tagged on, so we had to like prep it before painting it. Painting it was pretty easy.
If you ever need like any like handyman work, you know, Daniel's the guy for you. He could literally like
Hey, it's
he
time.
could literally build it.
It's
he
time
has
for a revamp. It's
Oh,
been a
shit.
while.
It's time for a revamp.
You know the team to call. We'll be there.
All right, I will call you.
And then I remember you shared with me that you and your dad fixed the car right together.
Yeah, my dad helped me. I had my it was like a family friends affair. Like we had like a day where everybody just came and like helped me. But the majority is my dad. Like he's always the one fixing it up, and like if anything ever goes wrong, like he finds the parts because it's an old step van. It's
What year is it?
1973
Damn.
Chevy step van. It used to be.
But
a
you're
Meg
really
truck.
like staying true to the vintage still. So as
Yeah.
to like the persona.
Yeah, exactly. Everybody's like, don't redo it. Let it be rusty. And I'm just like, oh, like I want to redo it. It's like time, you know. Like I always change my logo. Like I always said I want to be like Google. You know, like it's always gonna be
Yeah.
the same name, but it's gonna be something like aesthetically like pleasing every time. Because I get bored, you know, of the same repetitive thing. As long as the name is there, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like I want to like redo it.
Yeah.
I wish like Pimp My Ride still existed. You know, like that would. Be
What vision do you have in your head for like the next version of the IAMMUSE mobile?
I definitely thought of doing something where, because right now it's only the sides,
Yeah.
like where it has like the graphic. Like I definitely want to do something where it's like an aerial, like you could also see it from like the sky.
Yeah.
And maybe do some kind of like graffiti on one side, and then like do like my logo obviously on the sides. And I just I don't know, I just kind of picture it the same, but then just like fresh, you know, like definitely like an updated logo.
If Pimp My Ride was still around, how do you think they would do it?
Dude, like I think they would like deck it out and like just put like rims and like
TVs everywhere.
Put some 32-inch chrome on there.
like things coming out of the walls, you know, like I think it would be sick.
Yeah.
Like radio full on like lighting.
What demographic do you think it's like if you would sell to?
Right now?
Yeah.
I feel like definitely the younger generation, you know, a lot I feel like a lot of my clients are definitely like younger. Although I do get a lot of, I don't know, I feel like it's a mixture, but I feel like like I tend to sell a lot of women's pieces, a lot of smaller sizes. But I also have men, you know, unisex, you know, gay community, like lips
You're a
to
big
pull up.
spender, right?
Yeah. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
of course.
I
You
do
gotta
like it.
support.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Who's like a special client that you have that you know, someone that people like?
Like,
TikToker.
oh, those
Instagram,
always
or-
come.
Yeah.
Like I don't know them by name, you know, but
Do they recognize the car? That, oh my god! Like I came last time. Let's come here.
I feel like a lot of the girls, like they do take pictures, but they never tag. You know, so I don't even know like
Danny
who's taking
hates
pictures.
that.
I always say tag me, and
We
they're
dealt
like,
with
well,
a lot of rude customers come in.
I do
all
get
the
a lot of
time.
celebrities.
Oh,
Like,
How are
coming
they
back.
usually like their like just your experience with them?
I pretend like they're just like normal people, you know, like I don't like to overwhelm them because that's what everybody does, especially like the people that are like shopping, like they go crazy and like I want them to feel comfortable and I want
Yeah.
them to return, so I don't get all starstruck, you know.
Yeah.
Just treat them like a normal person.
Yeah, we messed up because when Brent Fires came through, this fool like passed out and I started freestyling trying to get a
my-
record deal.
nah, bro.
I've been outside all night.
When Brent came, we were actually playing Brent Fires, and then he like walked in, and then
No
like Danny's
way.
like, Dom, and I was like, what's up, bro?
You're
He's like,
joking.
it's Sonder, and I was like, Sonder,
crazy.
because he has that too right here, Sonder on the side. And I was like, oh shit.
That is true. That part's true.
Yeah. Any what kind of who have you sold to like in celebrity?
My biggest like spender was Paris Hilton.
What?
It's
Paris,
funny
the
because
queen?
I didn't even recognize her at first because she had a wig, she had a hat, she had glasses. She had
What
a
was the
mask,
wig
'cause
looking like?
It was during COVID.
Was it curly?
No, it was straight and black, like a bob almost.
Oh.
Oh shit. Do you
And
remember
then-
what she bought?
Yeah, she got a lot of my like prairie dresses because I think this is when like there was a rumor that she was pregnant, but it happens that she had like a surrogate. So I think she was shopping for her surrogate. She was buying a lot of my like prairie like dresses like my, like the 70s Gunn.
Damn, at least she dripped out of her surrogate.
Dude, it was funny because I literally thought she was just a customer, like getting all this stuff. And I'm
Yeah.
like, I bet you she's gonna want a deal. I'm like, hell no, like I am
Yeah.
not.
She
gonna
didn't
give her
even
a deal.
bargain. She was just like, I want all this.
I was already preparing myself to be like, sorry, like I don't do bundles.
How did you find out that it was Paris? Like you just heard her voice, or
Yeah,
like,
because she came with all the stuff. She's like, I want all these, and like with her voice, I'm like,
yeah.
And then like I looked over to her dude because I didn't recognize the guy like that she was seeing, and he was
Yeah.
just like, and I'm like, Paris? Yeah, we had like a moment. She
Yeah.
was so sweet. Yeah, and she like bought everything that like she pulled and didn't even question like how much. She was just like, I want all this.
Do you think she came in because of the pink truck? Because I know she used to have the pink Bentley.
She, of course, because it's girly as fuck.
Yeah.
Like definitely like my aesthetic is like super girly. And I remember her saying, so girly. Like I remember like
Yeah.
her saying it. I was like, I love it. Yeah, definitely like, and I'm in the corner too. So how could
Yeah.
you miss me? You
Yeah.
know, I have a pink tent. You know,
How do you know, Danny, that she has a pink car?
Hey, real ones know.
What do you?
Real ones know. Real
true fan.
Paris Hilton appreciators. Because like, okay, here's the thing. Imagine she walk into a due date booth. You might not know,
Nah.
right? Right? That's a missed opportunity, but I know.
You know everything.
I'm like, you still have the pink Bentley?
Oh, shit.
You know? And she'd be like, oh, you a real fan. And then she about to spend a bag
she
in
probably
there.
still has it.
Yeah.
It's like a toy car.
Any other celebrities?
I've had Lana Del Rey come.
Oh, shit. What did she buy?
I feel kind of bad because I didn't recognize her at first either, and like she was like she was inside with a couple friends,
That's a super queen.
and then she put on like a little Penny Lane coat, but it was literally for kids. It was like
Yeah.
a kid size because I have a kid section too, and she was struggling to like zip it. And then her friends were like, "Oh, but it looks cute," and she's like, "But I don't know if it fits." And I'm like, "Well, if it doesn't zip, it doesn't fit," you know.
Bro, you dissed
I
Lana
felt
Del Rey.
so bad because she has, big,
Yeah.
knockers.
How did she reply?
I felt bad because after that, like she looked at me and I was just like, "Oh shit, that's Lana Del Rey."
Was she wearing like a mask or glasses or anything?
She's
or
wearing
no?
glasses, but then
Okay.
she like looked down,
And then you seen like her
and
eyes.
I saw her eyes, and I was like,
Damn.
I'm like, I hope she just
What
thinks
did
I'm
you?
a real one.
What did you say
know?
after?
Nothing. I was just like, I didn't know what to say.
You just turned her away.
I was like, I hope she just took it as like me being real, because it
Yeah.
was true. Like I'm not gonna try to sell something to someone that
Yeah.
doesn't look like good for their proportion,
Yeah.
Oh, she's probably thinking about it when she's like performing at Coachella. She's like, oh, I remember someone to talk shit to
Yeah,
me.
because we got a lot of homies ripping the vintage shirts at the spot.
Big facts.
Brother, that's a medium.
Exactly, man. So I know Melrose is interesting, huh? What do you have to say about Melrose? Then, like from the whole time span that you've been there.
I feel like Melrose is what has given me all the opportunities, like having this space. Like it's like my main like source of income. Like if I didn't have Melrose, like I wouldn't be here, because they really do support us there, and like then sometimes they even like hook me up with like spaces, so I can expand. Like they always hook it up, and they always like feature me, and I love that about them. It's like a family, it's a community there, like, and I really appreciate Melrose because it's like my bread and butter.
So you've dominated Melrose, just like us. Are you looking to expand and dominate elsewhere? Take the IMU's bus on a world tour?
The bus, it's from the 70s. I tried taking it to Coachella.
You just need to engine swap it. Put a Hellcat in
Dude,
there.
Like, It broke down
Kindle's
on me.
okay.
This is when I first got it, so I'm like paranoid. I'm scared. I'm traumatized that it's gonna happen again. So I don't
Yeah.
take it anywhere but Melrose. And I feel like that's why it's lasted so long, because it's just like it takes us like 20 minutes to get to Melrose from where we're at.
You said Coachella. You took it to Coachella.
I tried. I got stuck in West Covina.
Damn.
You didn't hit up Danny.
It was $1,000 to get it towed back, and from West Covina to LA.
You didn't have AAA?
No, it's a commercial vehicle. Like it.
Oh, they don't do that?
They don't do commercial vehicles. They do
Damn.
have like a special like RV one now that I'm
Yeah.
on, but back then I didn't have that.
Yeah,
So
we
I'm,
got
like,
the tow
paranoid.
truck in West Covina locked in.
Maybe I could haul it there somehow. I do have my Jeep. I could maybe haul it. If I really, because my dream was to go to Coachella and like just like post up like where all the parties are at and like do like a giveaway or something, you know, like to like get people, you know, to know who we are.
Perfect right now because it's Lana Del Rey. You know, you'd be like,
Yeah.
oh, I sold to her.
She knows me. She was in here.
She'll see the pink bus, she'll get on and be like, I remember
Pay
that.
that. And then she's like, let me try on the smallest jacket you have, because you know.
No, yeah, she you know, she looks good.
Did she ever end up copying anything from the bus?
Not that day.
Another day she did.
Honestly, I remember her coming back, but I think her friend bought something. I don't think it was her, but like she came back another time with a friend.
If you don't mind me asking, how long have you been on this space?
This space, specifically in this one, I want to say a year, a little over a year. And I was in another location, in the same space, but in another space for like another year. So I've been in this building for 2. Yeah.
The vintage is important, but I want to ask, I feel like what the audience is really curious about, the real question. What's your top 5 Lana Del Rey songs?
Oh my God. I guess I'm not that big of a fan.
Oh, shit. Damn, she gonna watch this, she'll be even more mad.
Then it's gonna be like,
Yeah. Sorry, Lana.
yeah. Danny likes Lana. That's why he was asking. You know,
For real.
isn't that T-shirt a Lana, the Ray shirt? You just flipped it around.
I wish it was.
Oh, shit.
You gotta let the light in, you know what I'm saying?
Like, I don't even own any of her merch or anything. I'm really not a...
You
I
think if
guess-
she came in here today, she'll get some stuff?
Yeah, why not? I'll rent her stuff
Oh, damn, the style pool.
for her photo shoot. I liked her photo shoot that she did.
Which one? The one that recent one? Mm-hmm. The one that she was like,
With
The
Skims?
Skims?
oh,
Come on.
That was really
Come
cute.
on, buddy.
oh, you don't want.
You gotta be
could
current with the
picture her
times, you know what I'm
here.
saying?
Yeah.
My bad, bro. My bad. And being in this creative space, like, what have you been progressing like with your brand?
So this space, I've kind of created like a haven, I guess, for myself to be able to like really focus on, you know, screen printing and like, I guess, designing. I'm trying to get into more like cut and sew for the future, but right now I do a lot of screen printing. Like, this is where I do all my screen printing, photo shoots, you know, for Depop or for like, you know, the gram. My main focus here is to have more events, though. Like, I definitely see this space as like a place where we could just have like, you know, openings for like somebody's new, you know, album, or, you know, if they want to perform here, or have like, I don't know, runway show, you know, like I want to open the doors to like have different events, like not only to showcase my work, but like to showcase like the community.
Have energy in here.
Huh?
Have energy. in
Yes,
here.
always energy. Like, there's always something happening here. You know, we're gonna have the pop-up in 2 weeks. We're doing another pop-up next month. Yeah, so we're gonna try to keep going, you know, and do something different every month.
Can you inform us of what's gonna be going down at the next pop-up?
So the next pop-up, since it is February and then it is the last day of the month, we're doing a Minglewood Singles Night, and we're gonna have like games, like interactive stuff, free drinks, complimentary drinks. We're gonna have vendors. It's gonna be more of a curated, you know, intimate pop-up than like our usual, because we usually have like the whole lot full of vendors.
Yeah.
But this time, I just want to like focus on a more intimate setting. So, because I don't know, I just want to get more personal too, you know, like, and just try out different things. So that's what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
So for anybody that's
That
down
Single
to
and
mingle,
ready to mingle.
Danny, Danny's ready.
Or network,
sense.
because it's not always about singles.
It's networking, bro.
It's networking.
Facts.
So that could be your excuse. You could just send
Excuse? I don't do no
Well,
excuses.
No. When you send your group chat, like, I'm at network tonight, and like, okay, but
It's networking.
It's all about networking.
I like that.
Would you say, like, in terms of events, like, it's almost better to have the more intimate, like, get-togethers and, like, the big ones, or would you prefer, like, the bigger events?
See, that's the thing. Like, I've been doing the bigger ones, and
Yeah.
I'm trying to do the smaller ones. Because, like,
Yeah.
even me as, like, a vendor, I feel like when there's more intimate events, I make more money because there's not as many of me, of
Yeah.
people that are selling similar things.
I also feel like
Yeah.
at bigger events, people are, like, more trying to, like, chill.
Walk around.
And then they
kick
forget
it,
to come back,
Yeah.
Friday night type thing.
Yeah, we're doing it on a Thursday this time. We've been doing Friday or Saturday, but this time I wanted to try something different.
When is it next Thursday?
Not this Thursday, but the next Thursday on the 29th.
Mark it in your calendar. Just do some.
Don't worry, I'll send you the flyer.
I'll put it in my calendar.
Besides the showroom and besides the Melrose Training Post, do you ever go to the Rose Bowl? Or
I've been to the Rose Bowl.
to sell.
To sell. To buy, but mainly to sell. I feel like I'm pretty established at Melrose, where I'd rather be there, to be honest. Unless
Same.
I can like take over both booths like completely
Yeah.
and not cutting myself short. So I feel like basically what I've done is like cut my space in half and had like some of it at Melrose and then some of it at Rose Bowl, which in the end it's like the same amount of money if I would have just stayed in one place. You know what I mean? So it's like, unless I can really fill up both 20 by 20s, it would be worth it. But I also need manpower, and it's a lot of work.
Yeah, and then also too, like I like to sleep, So,
Yes, I hate not sleeping.
I don't like waking up at 3 a.m. and
Yeah.
like,
No,
like
I
dealing
wouldn't
with
even
all that
sleep.
headache.
Like I would just go like
Yeah.
straight there and not even sleep. And then I was like literally falling asleep on the wheel after the market. Like, and that shit scares me.
Yeah, no, a crazy experience I had at the Rose Bowl. The night before Rose Bowl, it was like 9:30. My both back tires popped to my van in the middle of the freeway, and the guy that to pick it up, he took like another 3 hours. So it was like 1 a.m, and I had to wait on the freeway. And I was like, instead of dropping me off, just fucking take me to Rose Bowl. So he dropped me off on Rose Bowl all the way on top of the hill. So I had to push the car down the hill. And then I don't know, like I was pushing it, and thank God my dad got there like probably like 10 minutes
And
in.
you were
But
by
I was
yourself?
pushing it by myself. And then my dad like
Pushing
I don't know,
what?
the fucking van. But I was like pushing it, and I'll run to the front, make sure the wheel's good, and then I'll push it a little more. It was like 1:30 in the morning.
What a nightmare.
That story. I
Yeah.
thought you were gonna talk about like when the fucking FBI came in and
Oh, shit,
swooped all
that was
around
the
and
story.
fucking raided
Wait,
everything.
That's another story. But yeah, nah, the fucking. But yeah, no, that I remember that was like, that was the best Rose Bowl I've had. Like
That day?
and like financially, yeah, that month, you remember back then, like all like the UK kids would like buy the Tommy Hilfiger, the Ralph Lauren, and I had so much of it, and it was just, so it was a good,
Killing it.
yeah, it was a good weekend that weekend. But
I feel
yeah.
like Rose Bowl, like there's people that's all they do. Just go to Rose Bowl once a month and like that's all they need.
Damn.
Yeah,
Like
it's
to
crazy.
sell?
Like to sell. There's some people that like have that kind of inventory.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, like, I know you do Melrose. Do you do like the other ones like Silver Lake or Los Feliz?
Yes, I do. I have been doing them more often.
Yeah.
Before, I felt like all I needed to do was Melrose,
Yeah.
and I got comfortable. But it's been, getting slower. It hasn't been what it was, and we have to adapt. So I've definitely been to Silver Lake. I've definitely been to Los Feliz Flea, and also now Vintage Land. I've done that
Vintage
one
Land,
too.
where's that
Vintage
one at?
Land.
They moved. I don't know if you guys knew.
Oh, that's what they call it now? Vintage Land? Oh, I thought it was like Los Feliz.
It's Los
Oh, they
Feliz
call
at
it
Vintage Land.
Just keep it Los Feliz, bro. Keep it
I know.
simple.
Like
Keep it
Silver Lake, they
classic.
moved to Echo Park, and they're still Silver Lake. Like it's not a big deal. But
And then, what differences like have you noticed between like selling at Melrose and then like Los Feliz or Vintage Land
there's a big
and
difference
Silver Lake?
because at Melrose I have a 20 by 20 space,
Yeah.
and then everywhere else I have a 10 by 10. So I feel like I never reached the same numbers,
Really?
that I do at Melrose, anywhere else.
That's crazy.
Unless it's ThriftCon. Like ThriftCon, like I always kill it there.
How was your experience at ThriftCon?
I love ThriftCon, honestly. Like just everything about it, like the energy, like the people, like the buyers, like people spend.
I want to tell you a story about ThriftCon. I don't want to tell.
It's a bad story?
on the camera. It's an interesting story. Yeah, if they're watching this, it's interesting. But I'll tell you after this.
Okay.
Yeah.
But no, because I would have thought that you would you were gonna say that. Oh, I kind of like Silver Lake or Los Feliz now more than Melrose, because I know too. I mean, I've been there more recently again, and I've noticed there's definitely like a shift in the type of people that are there, and I feel like the people at like Los Feliz or Silver Lake would kind of gravitate more towards the clothes that you curate.
I just feel like I'm established at Melrose.
Yeah.
And like people know that I'm gonna be there, so they return.
Oh, okay,
They're like,
they
I have
go
my like
there.
returning
Okay.
customers versus, all the other markets. I don't have like a specific spot, and I'm not there every weekend. So
Yeah.
I'm just like, maybe like twice a month I do like different pop-ups.
Okay.
So it's not like I'm there consistently enough to like really show.
Growing up, were you always like business savvy or like?
Yeah, like my dad used to have a flower shop.
Oh.
And I used to work at the flower shop when I was like 12 years old. And I remember like having like an interest in like picking out like the ribbon or like which parchment paper should go with what ribbon, and like the cards, like like the greeting cards. Like I always used to like read them, and like that's how I started drawing, because I was bored and I would just be at the back of the flower shop, like with my notebook and just like literally like just copying like one of the greeting cards. And like I like trained myself to like draw, and that's how I was able to start doing like graphic design and all that. Yeah.
So you know how to like do it, going like on Illustrator and like other shit. It's just gonna take your job, D.
For real.
Hey, I Canva all the way now. Like Canva's so easy now. Like you don't even need any of those apps. And also Procreate. Like if you,
That's you. That's you
I
right
like
there.
Procreate.
Procreate.
because I don't have to pay for like a monthly subscription anymore.
Yeah, just one-time fee.
Yeah.
Just keeps on
It's
going.
They gotta
cheap.
do that with Photoshop.
I love Procreate.
It's a money game, with them.
Yeah.
So it's like a train. You know what I'm saying? You mentioned that you silkscreen. Do you silkscreen?
Yeah.
Oh shit! Something that you have difficulty doing. I'm not trying to throw it out there to the world, but I mean, yeah, when Danny he starts silkscreening, he'll start silkscreening.
I just get too into it.
It's messy.
I just get too into it.
Yeah, and then all of
But
a
there's
sudden,
nothing wrong with passion.
That's why you gotta
That's
have
what
a
you need to
uniform.
make clothes.
Hey, it's like you're painting, in a way too. Like it's gonna get everywhere.
It's
It
art,
literally
brother.
gets everywhere.
But going back to your experience, like working at your pop shop, do you think that helped with your career now?
My pop shop.
Yeah, like your experience being there, like kind of helping him out, like running the store.
I definitely saw the hustle.
Yeah.
You know how he would we would wake up like at 4 a.m. because we had to go to the flower district. And,
Yeah.
Like, and I just remember like loving waking up early and like going with him and like just like the scent,
the smell, right? Of like
Yeah.
waking up, it's a different smell.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, there's something about it that always brings me back. So it definitely taught me how to, be an entrepreneur at an early age because he was doing it.
Yeah.
Although he got overwhelmed and let it go, But I felt like I definitely, take it from him. And he also used to collect furniture. Like he always had like antiques in the house and a little bit of a hoarder, So I feel like I kind of got that from him too.
Were you able to like learn any tips on how to not get overwhelmed with running this business? Because I know, like doing the markets and then keeping up with this place and doing events, like it probably gets a lot.
It can get overwhelming, but I definitely have realized that I need to take breathers. Like I'll have breaks where
Yeah.
I like go away like into like the desert or something or like into nature, and I love to go hiking and
That's what we need to do.
That's what we need to do because we work every day. 24/7.
smoke a little weed, like that.
Oh,
That
shit.
definitely helps.
Ah, maybe. Got it.
Yeah.
Would you say your dad's like your biggest inspiration?
He's definitely like I don't know. I wouldn't say I don't know. I should say that. I've never even thought of it. Like I would say he's definitely like one of my biggest inspirations. But I feel like my number one inspiration, like the where I get the drive, is definitely my kids. and my sister that passed away. Like, I feel like she like imprinted something in me at a young age that like made me like always have like that black mama mentality. You know what I mean? Like, I always felt like she would, like, her words like always remind me like, if I can't be here, like, I want you to live for me, you know, like, I want you to do your best. And I remember when I was pregnant, like, she was still with us, and she would like wake up early in the morning and make sure I had like breakfast, and because I was going to school and I was like working, and so she was always like making sure that I was okay, you know, to like take on the day, because she wanted to make sure like the baby was okay. And I don't know, I just feel like definitely my kids, you know, are my number one drive, because I want to show them that it's possible, you know. You know, your dad.
Yeah, no, I know. Yeah.
You know, they're our number one.
Yeah.
And definitely my dad, and definitely my parents, definitely my grandma, definitely my sister, my family, definitely. They're, you know, like my rock, you know, like they keep me going. Although they definitely question me a lot and have doubt in me, because they, like, again, like my dad used to have a business, but he gave it up because he couldn't trust people. Like, he didn't want to hire people. And I'm like, Dad, like, we got to hire people, you know, like there's no way we can just do this on our own. So I feel like that was like the biggest reason why he let go of the business, because he didn't hire anybody, so he was just stressed. Because it was all on him and on us, because we wouldn't even go to school sometimes. Like, let's say on Valentine's Day, like holidays, like we would be the ones there with him, like doing the deliveries with him, and you know, like holding it down at the front of the door. Like, you know how they always have like displays.
Yeah.
Like, we'll literally be just sitting there, making sure no one stole anything, and because he had a shop right on Wilshire, you know, like where all the business buildings are. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
Like, he literally had one like right there. Wow. So we would like go all to all the buildings and go upstairs and like for like Secretary's Day or whatever, you know?
Secretary's Day. That's
Isn't
a big a
yeah.
big holiday for the flower shops.
Valentine's Day, Mother's Day.
What would you say is the biggest like event for like flower shops like that you remember?
I would say like Valentine's
It has
Day.
to be Valentine's Day.
Yeah, I remember not going to school on Valentine's Day and thinking, oh, I'm gonna miss out.
So you didn't
on
get the
chocolate.
Valentine's grams?
I'm like, my crush. He's gonna think, you know, whatever. That was like in junior high.
Yeah, no, it's very interesting, the whole like how you progress in like business and all that stuff. Anything like inspiring that you want to say to like people that are starting up, like in like vintage?
I would say to like go with your instinct, go with your gut, you know, like take chances, you know. I'm about to quote Miss Frizzle, take
Quote.
chances, make mistakes.
Facts.
Let's go.
No, but it's true, you know, like I've always said yes to every opportunity.
Yeah.
And I feel like I've always learned something, or it's opened a door, you know. I always feel like take those risks because they're worth it, you know.
So I know you talked about having the Mamba mentality earlier, and you know, as he dropped 81 points, what do you think is like synonymous with your 81 performance game?
I feel like I'm still working towards that.
Okay.
Like, I feel like I'm getting there.
Yeah.
I'm not there yet.
But
you
that's
know?
the Black Mamba mentality. You got to keep it going.
Keep it
Gotta
going.
keep
Ain't
it
nothing
going.
ever enough.
But is Kobe like someone that inspires you as well?
To be honest with you, like I always knew about Kobe, you know, like, cause I had like a lot of friends that were fans, but I was never like a Laker, like diehard, like go watch the games. Like, I just, you know, always knew that he was loved and liked, but I didn't really get to know his story until he died. Like, I really dug deep, and I was just like, shit, like, wow. Like, I didn't realize how much, you know, of an influence he is, you know, to everybody in the past and now, you know. Like, I feel like I'm definitely more of a fan now, and it sucks to say that, like, once he's passed, but yeah.
Yeah, Danny's a really big like Laker fan and also a Clipper fan. He's kind of in the both, like in the middle. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I would say you're more of a Clipper fan, if anything.
And anything you want to like say, like just inspiration, like for people just in life and business, because you've accomplished a lot, and literally like I look up to you, like for the things that you do, the things that you bring, you know.
I'm a cry. I look up to you. Like, we're doing it here. We're doing the damn thing. Like,
I know, right?
we're on the same boat.
Yeah. No, but anything
know?
inspiring you want to say?
I guess it goes back to like going with your gut. You know, don't give up on your dreams, because it's truly is possible. Like, as long as you put your mind to anything that you do, like, you'll get there. Just don't give up.
Don't give up.
You
Keep
know?
it going.
Keep
they
it
don't-
going, no
if they
matter
don't
what.
I'm ready to run through a fucking brick
It's a
wall
roller
right now.
coaster.
shit.
Know that.
Run through there, bro.
Nah, I don't want to be charged for that.
But honestly, it's on inspiration, and it means a lot that you gave us your time, Grace. Honestly, thank you so much for, letting us come here, mess around, have fun, all that good stuff.
Want another shot? Just kidding.
After this,
Off camera.
off camera, yeah, that Danny's gonna take
Okay,
one.
okay.
It's
But
alright.
yeah, any last
Victory
plugins or any last things you want to promote? Your Depop, even though they keep banning me.
Really?
Yeah, hell yeah. They banned me
Okay.
like 3 times already, bruh. That's why I switched over to Grilled. Facts. Yeah,
Well,
only
my-
one time on Grilled.
My Depop is just like my Instagram, IAMMUSESHOP. Hey. My handle on obviously on Instagram is IAMMUSESHOP. I don't really have any other accounts. I have this new account called Teleport. I don't know if you guys have heard of it. I'm kind of like an influencer now.
Oh,
With
Okay, we'll have
Teleport.
to get on that.
we're gonna have to get on that. after
Yeah, they've been
this.
throwing events and like they like pay me to be there basically.
Whoa.
Shit.
That's
Maybe
dope.
And then
we get paid
also
to be
Liquid
there.
Death,
Liquid
thank you.
Shout out Liquid Death.
One time,
sponsoring
you know what I'm
us.
saying?
If you want to add some more sponsors,
Happy dad.
it's delicious.
But once again, thank you, Grace. It means the world that you gave us your time.
Thank you
And
for having me. I'm really excited about how it's gonna turn out.
Yeah,
I think it's gonna be good. I love you guys' energy already. Like especially the beginning, I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
I'm like,
thank you.
gotta keep up with
We
the
started
episodes.
for like the last 62 hours working on the questions, the intro. I've been working on it since fucking like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
You guys are great.
Literally.
You guys are doing good. I was impressed.
Yeah.
So thank you for this amazing Grace 13th special episode.
14th.
14th.
14th,
Right?
13, 14.
One of
or the
those.
other. One of those. But see you guys on the next one.
The man you've been waiting for. The drum beater.